Welcome back wherever you are watching us. This is Sports This Morning, reaching you live from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Time to talk about the UEFA Champions League drama out now and then action about to begin. Tayo, we saw some interesting results last night.
Yes.
We had a result for Arsenal, but then it counts for nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all. We went away to a very tough round in Turkey, but then they won the game very convincingly. But then it wasn't going to be enough. Like I said, when the group stages started, I expected Borussia Dortmund to top the group, and that's what has happened. And Arsenal yet again will finish as runners-up. And the implication of that is, well, there's a very good chance they will be getting a very tough opponents in the round of 16. It could be Real Madrid, it could be Bayern Munich, it could be all those top sides. So I know Wenger is not very happy, because I'm sure, at the moment, because they qualified, but then what's the point of whoever's qualifying for the second round and always going out in the second round? It's not really progress, if you ask me.
Let's run through the results of last night. Juventus and Atletico Madrid played out a goalless draw. Olympiacos defeated Malmo by 4-2 in Group D. We told you Arsenal will travel to Galatasaray. Whoever thought that? What a beauty of a second goal scored by Aaron Ramsey. Arsenal defeated Galatasaray 4-1. And then Dortmund played a 1-0 draw with Anderlecht, and that's why they're going to go. They're going to top that group on goals different. Arsenal will be beating themselves for that 3-0 draw with Anderlecht.
Exactly, very disappointing. Yeah, that's where they actually lost it, because Dortmund and Arsenal actually tied. They tied on the head-to-head. It was 2-0 in London and 2-0 in Germany, but then. Okay, we'll go to the second group now.
So let's talk about this group. Really interesting story. Real Madrid, they were dominant. We knew it from the start. Defending champions, they're going to show superiority. They defeated Ludogorets by 4-0. But what a tale we saw at Anfield when Liverpool struggled against FC Basel. And then the silliest of things to be done by a player, when Markovic, I don't know where in the world what he was trying to do in defending himself, and then he got a red card, and then Liverpool struggled.
Well, it's a shame really. Markovic, he let his players, he let his team down. There's no doubt about that. When you're in that kind of difficult situation, and you go on and get a very stupid red card, it's not a very good one. But then going to the game itself, I actually thought Liverpool came after the red card. They actually played better, and they were very close to getting that all-important winner in that game. Very pulsating last 10 minutes for that match. Steven Gerrard again came up with that very crucial goal. Stunner of a free kick.
From a legend.
But then they couldn't just wrap it up. Horrendous season for Liverpool. Very disappointing, both in the league and in the Champions League. It remains to be seen where the season goes from here.
The story in Group C, it was Benfica 0, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Monaco defeated Zenit St. Petersburg by 2-0. And then at this point, a lot of teams will be saying, what do we need to do differently? I'm talking about teams that need to do things differently tonight.
Yes.
It's a win or win for Manchester City.
Yeah, absolutely. Cup final. Just before we go to the Man City one now, Monaco and Bayer Leverkusen actually through to the round of 16. But going back to the cup final tonight, that's what I call it. It's a cup final. It's like a winner takes all. Man City right now, they can't afford to go out in the group stage again, because if it happens, it would have been the third time in 4 seasons, and which is not good for the club, for a massive football club like Manchester City. So it will be a very tough one. No Sergio Aguero. Remember, he's the main man. He's the guy that actually brought them to this level. Without him, they would have crashed out a long time ago. So it's out now. Mario Latour as well. But good news for them. Vincent Company trained yesterday. Same with David Silva. So perhaps those guys might actually come in and make the difference, but it will be a very tough game. Believe me, Gervinho, Totti, and all the Romans in the world will be champing at the beats to get one over Man City today.
So that's it. One English team down. Chelsea already through. Arsenal is qualified. So Manchester City will be hoping to be part of that list. And then Jose Mourinho, you'll be looking forward to giving his youth team a chance when they take when they play tonight in the UEFA Champions League.
Yeah.
Let's leave the UEFA Champions League till running out of time. Let's talk
Yeah,
about the
okay,
NBA.
Right.
And then we're also seeing interesting results there.
Amazing. It's really hotting up right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers, remember they started very slow. It took them a while to gel, but now they're on a very lovely winning streak. Yesterday they defeated Toronto Raptors 105-101. That was the 8th win in a row. LeBron James was on fire again, 35 points. They couldn't stop him. And another team that's been struggling is the LA Lakers. They managed to win against the Sacramento Kings yesterday, 98-95. There's still 4 teams in the West, so you can't really say they've turned the corner, but then they're managing to get wins here and there. And other result, Miami Heat 103 over Phoenix Suns, 103-97. Chris Bosh with 34 points in that game. San Antonio Spurs lost to the Utah Jazz, and the New York Knicks struggling badly again. You know, I don't know what's happening to that franchise right now. They've got a new coach in Derek Fisher, but he hasn't been able to turn things around. Carmelo Anthony and Miles Stoudemire, what's going to happen to those lads next season?
So that's it. Updates coming from the NBA. You can also always rely on Channels Television to give you all the latest news and events coming from the NBA. So quickly, let's talk cricket, and we'll get emotional because it's an emotional century for Michael Clarke, the Australian captain. We would have loved to see if he celebrate this.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very emotional. Michael Clarke, you should have seen when they did the funeral for Phil Hughes. You could tell he was really affected. He came up with a good century yesterday against India, same what David Warner did on the first opening day for the test. And so it's a shame, really, no Philip Hughes but what can we say? The game has to go on. Australia doing well now. They're playing for the memory of Phil Hughes, and hopefully we don't get to see any kind of tragic incident like this ever again.
That's it. That's the wish. That's what we want. Our sports, our stars should stay alive because we love having them here. Rest in peace, Phil Hughes. So that's it. On a sad note and an emotional note for Michael Clarke, we wrap up sports this morning on Channels Television, but I'm sure someone wants to keep talking to us. Yes, you can on Twitter, we're Channels_sports. Very active right there. And on Facebook, we're Channels-sports. That's it. On behalf of the ever-winning sports team at Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria, my name is Austin Okunakpa. We'll be back tonight for more sports updates with Sports Tonight, Tony Bitoye and the crew. But until then, in everything you do, remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.